YouTube, what is good, baby? Welcome back to episode 12 of the Spurs career mode, and this is the first episode of season 2. And this is my thought process. I'm going to replace Lloris. I have a few goalies. I only have 2 in my short list, and one of them is Jean Oblak, and his contract is expiring as season's end, so I can get him for a steal. And I got David De Gea, but I'm looking more at Jean Oblak. And Spurs signed this guy in real life on a permanent transfer, so I'm going to go ahead and scout him and sign him up just so I can implement the real life, little realism into it. So I'm going to go ahead and sign him up once I get him scouted and know what I have to pay for him. But with that being said, man, if y'all enjoying this series, enjoying this type of content, make sure you drop a like on the video and help us get our goal to 100 subscribers on the channel. Goodness gracious, I cannot speak. And I feel like that's a common theme to start these videos off. But yeah, without further ado, man, let's get into the video. Real Madrid come in with the offer for Højbjerg, and they actually are trying to do a swap deal with Carvajal, but I'm not interested in that. I'm going to go ahead and negotiate myself and try to get a transfer fee for him because I'm not interested in Carvajal, unfortunately, but I am interested in potentially getting a brand new right back. So, and now they want Steven Durai. Unfortunately, I would not like him either. I would like to just sell him for it outright for a fee. Give you 95 mil, see where your head's at. Can they offer me a fee back so I can see? I don't want this dude, man. I'll go 92 mil. 92 mil. Okay, then they accept that 92 mil for Højbjerg. I feel like that's a good fee. And I'm going to go ahead and sign my boy Spence up. He's a 75 overall. His contract's actually expiring at season end as well, so I can get him in for very cheap. Hopping into contract negotiations with my boy Spence. I'm going to offer Middlesbrough 9 mil straight up and see what they say. And they want a swap deal. I'm not trying to swap my boy. He is a promising youngster. See if they want to do like 9.75. And they go ahead and accept that. Middlesbrough accepts that fee for Spence, so I'm going to go ahead and get him signed up and brought in just so I can implement the realism that Spurs just did in real life. And I have decided that I'm going to go offer in for Jean Oblak from Atletico Madrid, and I'm going to try to get him signed up to replace Hugo Lloris. I'm going to offer them a fee of 100 mil straight up and see where their line's at, and they want Højbjerg on a swap deal, and I'm just not trying to do that. Nah, I'm just not have no interest in see if they want 106 mil. Let's do 105. 105 mil for my boy Oblak. I would definitely pay that fee for him. And they go ahead and accept that 105 million for Jean Oblak to become our starting keeper to replace Hugo Lloris for once and for all. And I'm actually going to go ahead and hop in straight for this contract negotiation just so I can get him signed up ASAP. I got Jean Oblak in the office. Of course, I'm going to give him a crucial first-team role, and they're going to go ahead and accept that. They want a 3-year deal. I'm going to counter with a 4-year deal just to see if I can, have that extra bit of leverage. I do not want a release clause, and they want 130 mil and bonus for clean sheets. I'm going to go ahead and take that off, and I'm going to go ahead and they want 135 mil. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Is Jean Oblak is coming to Tottenham to become our new shot stopper, our new number 1, Jean Oblak, to replace Hugo Lloris. Thank goodness Hugo is no longer our starting keeper. I've been waiting so long to do this. So long. Jean Oblak is now our starting goalkeeper. And I'm going... Højbjerg sold. I accidentally deleted that. Højbjerg is gone. He is off the team. I do not have... But I'm going to go ahead and... my boy Spence accepted his role as a sporadic first-team player. I'm going to go ahead and bring him in just to implement that Spurs signing in real life. And if you look here, Højbjerg has sold to Real Madrid for $92 million. I feel like that's a good fee. Both parties are happy. Højbjerg gets to go to Madrid to play for a Champions League winning club, and we get 92 mil for him. I feel like that both parties are satisfied with that deal. And we are still sitting here with $130 million in our budget, which is going to increase a little more. But we got about $150 million in the bank right now to keep building up the squad. I'm going to potentially look at a brand new right back and maybe some key depth players that I can build up over time. These 2 right here are 2 players that I'm very interested in bringing into the squad. I'm also interested in Jude Bellingham, but 95 mil is just a little too steep for a backup player. Harvey Elliott is somebody I can get for just around his evaluation, 76 overall, 19-year-old, and he's got a lot of promise. He can fill that backup cam role, a spot that we do not have anybody to fill. And Jeremy Doku is somebody that I can see replacing Lucas Moura. He's got 90 speed, 94 acceleration. He's got 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. I feel like he's definitely somebody who could be a big just flash off the bench. So just a shock of energy that we could use when it's late in the game, and we need just some type of pace off the bench. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in for both of these guys, and hopefully get them both into the squad. I'm gonna just go ahead and 17 mils. I'm gonna go in for 18 mil. 18 mil for Harvey Elliott, and they want Tanganga plus 1.2 mil, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna offer back with 18.5. See where their head's at with that, and they want a 5% sell-on clause. I'm gonna remove that sell-on clause and give them an extra 100K, and see where their head's at. 19 mil. I'm gonna just go ahead and offer 19 straight up, just to hit his evaluation right on the nail, and they're gonna go ahead and accept that. I'm gonna offer 28 mil plus Perisic and see where their heads at. They want Christian Lenglet plus 11 mil. That's honestly a lot of money for him. I'm gonna offer 33 mil. 34.5 mil, just over his transfer value, and they're going to go ahead and accept that. So I'm going to go ahead and get in contract negotiation with both of these dudes. Harvey Elliott is going to go ahead and accept a sporadic first team member, and I'm going to go ahead and bring him right into the club. Welcome to the squad, Harvey Elliott. We've been pretty busy already. This is moves that I've been trying to make for a while. I just haven't had the funds to do so. Doku is going to go ahead and accept his contract as well, a prospect. So he's not going to ask for any playing time at all, and I'm going to go ahead and bring him into the squad. So these four are going to be the four that I signed this episode. And the other players are going to be, if there's anybody's input, if you want to drop a comment and there's somebody else you want me to sign, maybe one of your favorite players in real life that I can play with and maybe build up, let me know down in the comments below and I will make that happen for you. After Højbjerg is gone, the only players that I have on the transfer list is Carter Vickers, just because he's gone to Celtic in real life and he was just off on loan last year, so I didn't sell him. And the rest of the players, I just have a lot of youngins on loan just to see if we can get them some playing time somewhere else, because they're not going to get a lot with me. So I'm going to try to loan him out and see if they can get some elsewhere. Nice has come in with an offer for Carter Vickers for 12 mil, and I'm just going to flat out accept that just so I can get him off my team. Tanganga, an offer from Borussia Dortmund. And Borussia Dortmund is my favorite team in real life, so of course I'm going to negotiate with them. If they want him for the right price, we can make that happen, and he can become a player for Borussia Dortmund. Just because, you know what I'm saying, like I just said, I'm really biased for Dortmund. So if they want him, I'll talk business with them. I really don't want to sell on clause. If you can do like 34 mil, 33 mil Dortmund, I'll give them to you. And they accept that. 33 mil for Tanganga. His development plan has stalled, so he will not grow any more this season. So if I can get 33 mil for him, and I'll replace him with somebody who is going to grow as the season goes on, but he is not one. And Carter Vickers has sold to Nice in this save. I've got 9.5 mil for him. And Manchester City is coming in for Emerson Royal. His development has also stalled, so he will not be able to grow. If Manchester City wants to pay a ridiculous fee for him, I would definitely let him go. But like I just said, his development, he's not growing any more than an 82. So if Manchester City wants to give me a ridiculous amount of money, I will definitely let him go. 40 mil. $62 mil. Nope. Get out of here. No. Tanganga has sold to Borussia Dortmund. I'm getting 27 mil for him, so I'm going to have to find a replacement for him. I'm not interested in playing this Community Shield game, so I'm going to go ahead and simulate it versus Liverpool. And we come out with a 3-1 win and get that trophy, another trophy in the cabinet. Asensio, Richarlison, and Upamecano with goals to beat Liverpool in the FA Cup Community Shield. I'm going to go ahead and put an offer in for Nelson Semedo to become my backup fullback, because I'm going to need a replacement. And I can get him for much lower than I sold Tanganga for, so I feel like that's good business. Somebody who's a bit higher overall. They want Eric Dyer plus 2 mil. That's actually something I could potentially make happen, but I'm going to go ahead and say no for now. 26 mil. 26 mil for Semedo. And they go ahead and accept that. 26 mil for Nelson Semedo to become my backup fullback. I'm going to take that every day of the week. And he's going to go ahead and accept that. He's accepting a squad rotational role. I mean, he's not taking a pay cut. He's getting a little bit of a pay raise to come play for me. But a rotational role for Nelson Semedo to become my backup fullback. I'm going to take that and go ahead and accept that. Welcome to the squad, Nelson Semedo. And I think that will be the final signings that I'm going to make. I know I just said that earlier, but this will actually be the last signings I'm going to make for this transfer window until the next episode at least. And Emerson Royal, becomes another transfer offer for him from Stade Rennais, who I just bought Doku from, so I know they have a little bit of cash in the pocket, so I'm going to negotiate with them and see where their head's at. If they want to offer me 60 plus mil for him, like I said, he can go for the right price. 65. No, I don't want to sell on clause. 62.5. And they're going to go ahead and accept that 62.5 million for Emerson Royale to join Stade Rennais. We'll see if he accepts that. But and Emerson Royale has sold, so I'm going to have to find a replacement for him probably after this game versus West Ham, just so I can see what the squad's looking like without him. I got Semedo that can play in the right back position this game, and that's perfectly cool with me. Ooh, if I want to buy Christian Romero straight from his loan, his value is 64 mil, but if I want to buy him, it's only 65.1 mil. So that is definitely something you need to keep in mind if you want to make that permanent, to have a good fullback pairing with Upamecano for the years and years to come. Langlet's cool, but if I can get Christian Romero for just above his transfer value, I feel like that offer might just be too good to pass up. And I have 182 mil, so it's not like I don't have the money to make that happen. But I'm going to hop into this game versus West Ham with my strongest lineup. And with a couple debuts for this team. In this lineup, we're only going to have Semedo and Oblak making his debut, but we have a couple players on the bench that might just get their go with the first team. Alright, so the squad we're bringing out on the first game, we got Jean Oblak making his debut, we got Semedo making his debut, we got Upamecano, Christian Romero, Ferland Mendy with Basuma, Asensio, and Tielemans in the midfield with Kulusevski, Harry Kane, and Heung-min Son up top. You know, our normal top in midfield with Spence on the bench. Bars. And Brian Gill, we've returned from loan last year. He's actually up to an 81 because I converted him to a winger, so he might make his debut for me this game, but we'll just have to see how the game folds. And we're playing our first game, like I said, versus West Ham. I believe, yeah, they are in London as well. They got Fabianski in goal. They got Kufal, Kurt Zuma, Aguard, and Masuaku with Suchek and Kral at the CDMs with Bowen, Ben Rahman, and yeah. I don't know how to say those names. But with that being said, I definitely feel pretty confident about the squad, and especially the form that we're in. We are in Champions League, so I feel like we definitely have to start the season strong and make a good statement on the first game of the new Premier League season.
First and foremost, to be a good defender by being hard to beat in one-on-one situations.
Good save, John Oblak on his debut, making a beautiful save, just to let the fans know that we actually have a goalkeeper in goal who can stop shots just like that one. Basuma with a beautiful ball to Mendy. Mendy playing it well. We got numbers in the box. We're going to go ahead and cross it in. Harry Kane goes up and gets the goal to start the season off hot. 11 minutes in versus West Ham. Ferland Mendy with the beautiful cross, and Harry Kane with the header. Who else to start the Premier League season off than Harry freaking Kane? Let's go, baby. And that is just... Look at the fans going wild. Like, we're just excited. I feel like we have a great feeling about this year. What a beautiful cross. Ain't nobody touching Harry Kane when it comes to the header game. Pause. And yeah, great way to start the season.
And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle.
Oh yeah. Good. Let's go. Marco Asensio. Just to start the season off with the man who made the big difference in the January transfer window. Kulusevski with the steal, passes it to Marco Asensio. Asensio's one-on-one with the keeper. And 20 minutes in, we are up 2-0 versus West Ham. And we are just absolutely dominating so far. It is just really not close. It just shows the different type of class that we're going to bring to the table this year. We are not playing any type of games. And we're going to impose our will on all the competition.
Vlasic. Sends it back.
What a save by Jean Oblak, but it bounces right out to him. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I was so locked in right there. Jean Oblak made the initial save, and it just bounced right back at this dude's feet. It's not his fault. I'm not going to blame it on him because there's not much we can do in this situation. Because if you look here, the defense was crisp. You know, we're making tackles right off the goalie, and it's, I mean, you spit it right back to the... Shut up, commentator.
Nelson Semedo. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening.
Harry Kane, DeMarco Asensio. Asensio has a go, and it's off a deflection and goes into the back of the net. That was very, very unwarranted goal, but hey, these deflections are unpredictable. It's not the keeper's fault there for them either, but if you watch it here, it takes a deflection as that Kurt Zuma and goes right past goalie. Fabianski, he just can't react in time. It bounces off Kurt Zuma's leg or inner thigh or whatever it was and right into the back of the net. That's just unfortunate for them. But hopefully it doesn't count as an own goal, and it doesn't. Asensio now has a brace on opening day.
Marco Asensio.
Oh, Asensio. Have a go, Marco. Marco Asensio. Oh, beautiful shot. You were just doing him in with the skill, and he could not keep up. David Luiz's lookalike could not keep up with you. And Heung-min Son on the edge of the box. He just can't get a head on it, unfortunately. But Asensio definitely has the ball on the edge of the box. We're going to look for Yuri Tielemans. Tielemans, you're going to have a go. Long shot with Tielemans. Oh, great save by the keeper.
Can he deliver it with accuracy?
What a save by the brand new keeper, Jean Oblak.
Now can they counter clinically? All hands on deck.
Heung-min Son. Heung-min Son's making the go. He's going to have a go with his left foot, and he puts it past the keeper. The keeper gets a hand on it, but it is not enough. Heung-min Son puts us up 4-1 just before halftime. And y'all know the rules. If we put in one more goal, I'm going to sim it until the end. I might press him. Kurt Zuma does not want the ball at his feet right now. Oh, Mindy got it. Good defense, boys. Good press. Harry Kane bounce outside. Make that run. Oh, Asensio's making that run. Asensio got that. That's a goal. And he puts it wide. No, Asensio, that was your hat trick. No. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make 2 subs. I'm going to sub out Nelson Semedo, and I'm going to put in Jed Spence, and I'm going to put in Brian Gill in place of Marco Asensio just to see what these two can do. Brian Gill was on loan last year for us, and Spurs just bought Spence in real life, so I'm going to go give him both of these boys their debut for me in his career mode save. Oh, Brian Gill making a run. I like what I see already, Brian. Oh, he's quick on the ball, too. Hold on. He might have some here. Have a go, Brian. Have a go. And he scores! Brian Gill! What did I just discover? What a goal by Brian Gill. I'm not a big fan of his hairstyle, but hey, if you're going to score goals like that, you can look however you want. He puts us up fresh on the pitch of his debut for this Premier League season. They just gave him so much room, so I said, okay, why not just take it? And I just took it. Goalie was off the line. He was completely out of position. And I just put it on that side netting, and it went right through. We're up 5-1 on West Ham, just imposing our will. And y'all know the vibes. I'm going to sub off Harry Kane, and I'm bringing on the GOAT, Richarlison, the Brazilian assassin. I don't know what his nickname is, but Brazilian Richarlison has stepped into the game on make his debut for me in this Premier League season. Basuma. Out to Kulusevski. Kulusevski with the ball. Kulusevski's going to have a go. Richarlison all right onto the pitch and puts it up. We are up 6-1. The crowd with a very delayed reaction. We're up 6-1. Richarlison with the rebound goal, and I'm going to go ahead and advance it to the end because there's no point in me playing the remainder of this game, and the game's going to end with the 6-1 win against West Ham, and that is making a statement to start this Premier League season. But I'm going to go ahead and call it the end of the episode there. We're at the middle of August, and we still have some room. If I'm looking to bring in potentially a new right back and completing the transfer of Christian Romero, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. But if you like the video, make sure you drop a subscription to help us get to 100 subs. And yeah, y'all have a great day. Peace.